Hello, this is Brett McDonald with the National Weather Service in Riverton, bringing you another weekend weather briefing on Thursday before another storm hits Wyoming. What we want to look at first is a little map of the precipitation that fell yesterday and overnight. The big red oval here is showing a big swath through the state where we got anywhere from a quarter to just over an inch of rain, or especially around the Bighorn Mountains. You will notice a couple of areas where it's not showing very much. That's because the gauges up in those areas just can't measure the snow. They take the liquid form. But we could assume that quite a bit fell here all the way from the Thermopolis area up and over the Bighorns into Buffalo. So the ground is wet and we're getting the moisture that we need. Here's another look at precipitation from more radar estimates. And again, the greens here show over a half an inch in the last 24 hours, with even possibly over an inch and a half up on the east side of the Bighorn Mountains near Buffalo. And when we put that into a 30-day perspective, once again, we've got well above normal precipitation values across much of the state. About the only areas where we're still looking at below normal the rest of the state is in far eastern Wyoming. But we've certainly moistened up after a dry summer. Well, let's get into the forecast. Right now, across the state, we have quite a bit of winter storm warnings. We've got the warnings up for areas, lower elevations that will receive 6 or more inches of snow, and any of the mountain areas will get 12 inches or more of snow. The purples are the advisories, and that's where we're expecting anywhere between 3 to 6 inches in the lower elevations, such as parts of the Bighorn Basin, and 6 to 12 inches in the mountain zones, such as the Tetons, Gros Ventres, and east sides of the Wind Rivers. Regardless, it will be a very interesting day for the rest of today and into tomorrow as we have the rain converting over to snow. And here's a little map of some expected snowfall amounts across western and central Wyoming according to the shading at the side. So we've got some areas that have a potential to get quite a bit of snow, especially the Casper, central Wyoming mountains over to the Lander area. Buffalo has an option or possibility of getting some heavy snow, as well as some more of the mountain areas. So please pay attention to what kind of conditions are expected throughout in your area from tonight into tomorrow morning. Here's a little map showing our little storm system midnight tonight. The center of the low area will be down in southwest Wyoming. We'll be getting some northerly winds following a cold front that will push through the state. So probably rain down here on the southeast side with definitely lots of snow on the northwest side of this front. And then over the next 24 to 48 hours, this low center will be heading off to the east into the plains. So Friday looks to be pretty wet and cold across Wyoming. Saturday, that low moves off over into the plains and we get kind of a cool northerly flow developing, although compared to Friday, the temperatures will be warming up, will be drying out. Eastern Wyoming will still see some scattered showers in the morning time, but clearing as the day progresses. Sunday, we will be seeing high pressure build back over the western U.S. Temperatures definitely warming over the state with light winds expected. Really nice fall afternoon on Sunday. And Monday, that high pressure will move back over the state as it moves eastward. And again, we'll see temperatures seasonally back up into the 60s with light winds. Now on Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll start seeing some more storm systems move on to the coast again. We'll increase the southwest flow ahead of these across the state. Not too strong, it looks like at this time. These storms don't look to be nearly as big as the last two that we've had, but we will see cloudiness increase and southwest flow increase as well. And then just another look ahead into Wednesday, Thursday time frame. Here we're looking at late Wednesday. That low pressure off the California coast will move down over the Vegas area, start bringing in cloudiness. We'll have a weak little system. So there will be another chance, again, about the same time next week, but at this time it does not look to be as strong as the last two storms that we've had. Looking ahead with that, below normal temps over Wyoming are expected late next week. But at the present time, with the way the storm is, about average precipitation chances across Wyoming. So, want to remind you again that if you're traveling, please be prepared. And if you're traveling, please be prepared and please take a look at WYDOT's webpage or give them a call at 511 to see what road conditions will be like during this winter/fall storm system that we've got. Here's a recent picture of snow up on Togety Pass. Thanks a lot for joining us today. We hope this helps in your travels and that you've been watching the weather forecast for the last couple of days. Take care.